game has really worked out well for us because in the past we used to average 30 to 40 claims per year. Last year we only had 4.
As I stated before, we've experienced a decrease in both frequency and severity since implementing the Safety Pays program, and in terms of percentages, I would approximate at this point about 50 to 60%.
Last year in our division, we reduced our claims by around 80% by using Safety Pays.
For last year, our workman's comp claims were $564,000. This year, for the first 6 months, our workman's claim rate is at $34,000. We contribute a lot of that reduction to the Safety Pays program that we put here in the plant.
Over the last 4 or 5 years, we have had anywhere from 3 to 5 lost time accidents every single year. That's just lost time, and another 7 or 8 reportable accidents. However, since April of '92, we have not had any lost time accidents.
We've realized that about a 60% drop in the number of accidents, specifically a large drop in lost workday related accidents, which is what the program goal is.
It's been so long since we've had any claims that our medical clinic called us up and asked us if we had changed clinics.
The biggest advantages to the Safety Pays is the visibility of the boards, the actual printed colored forms that attract attention.
One of the outstanding things about this game is the simplicity. It's very easy to do, it's very well written, all the instructions are there, anybody can follow it, you can get the game going in a matter of hours.
One of the largest benefits, I believe, of the program is the fact that we have over 80 facilities in a number of states, and it's a very easy program to implement. It's a prepackaged program, you send it to the facility, and the instructions are a step-by-step process that anyone can implement after reading through the administrative instructions.
Frankly, one of the driving forces in the Safety Pays program, it's a daily thought. It's not something that we go a month on and then issue some prizes. It's something that's in our people's minds on a daily basis. They see the board every day, a number is picked every day, a different employee picks a number every day, so they're all involved.
One of the benefits of the Safety Pays incentive game is that the peer pressure, if you will, that it institutes among the co-workers shifts the burden of maintaining that safety atmosphere to the workers from management. Management no longer need to be concerned because it's the workers themselves that are concerned with the jackpot. They want to win that money. Therefore, they work safely and they insist that their fellow workers work safely.
Here at UPM we have 4 different games going. Day shift is larger than the other 2 shifts, so we have 2 games for them, splitting the names alphabetically. And then we have 1 game for swing and 1 game for grade.
Well, at the Westin Mission Hills Resort, we elected to purchase 8 programs to accommodate our 575 employees. It's divided into teams by department, combining high-risk departments with low-risk departments.
We have 3 programs going right now, 1 for production, 1 for processing, 1 for engineering maintenance. One of the programs we have had as high as 227 days without any time off. The other 2 are about 170, and we have one that's 180 right now.
These people realize that if they don't follow the rules of safety, and there's not that many of them, they can no longer participate in the game, and they want to participate in this game. So we get outstanding enforcement of rules.
My favorite part of the program has to be the suggestions that are part of earning extra bonus cards. What this has allowed us to do is open up a door of communication that was not there before. We have found that from a suggestion box that we had 2 years, that remained empty for 2 years, we now have received over 150 suggestions from the employees in the first 6 months of the game.
It's also a production incentive in that we use bonus cards for people who have good ideas with regard to production efficiencies and those types of things where they can become a bonus card winner and participant for more than just safety. So the program overall has helped us in several areas more than for which it was originally intended.
At Copy Spot, one of our big issues is redos and having waste in jobs and having to rework various orders. So we adapted the Safety Pays program to address that concern. Anytime there is a redo, we knock the jackpot down, and so this has brought the awareness and our quality level up tremendously.
Another problem was employees who were losing their paychecks. We tied that into the Safety Pays program. You lose your paycheck, you don't get your card, you stop playing. It was virtually eliminated immediately. So these offshoot opportunities to run the business more efficiently have been a great benefit.
Our business has a slow season, and every year we always anticipate a layoff. In the past, we've had numerous post-termination claims resulting from the layoffs. Happy to say that this year we laid off, not happy to say that we laid off, but we did have a layoff of 30 people and no post-termination claims from this layoff after we instituted the Safety Pays program.
Another added advantage to Safety Pays is our safety advisory. Safety advisory, if you have a hazard that you want to get over to all the people so they're well aware of it, you just print it up on this paper, stick it in the frame. They're always coming over here to look at the board. They're always going to read this because if it's some news, they're going to read it. If they read it, it will stick with them.
Here at Wells Fargo Armored, we were experiencing a continuous rise in the frequency of vehicle accidents over the last 3 years. We've tried to implement a number of programs to turn that trend around. One of the programs that we implemented that we found to be very effective is the Safety Pays bingo game. Since we've implemented this program, we have had a significant decrease in the number of vehicle accidents in those branches that played the game as opposed to those branches that did not.
The system's so simple that once it's in and operating, my supervision and management doesn't have to do anything. The committee from the plant, 3 of the people out of the plant, run the entire game.
Another reason we picked the Safety Pays game is that it is easy to administer. Our people have a number of jobs to perform, and we really didn't have one person just to administer the game. We found this game was easy to administer on a part-time basis with very little effort by our management crew.
Whenever anyone has any question about the game or about ordering or anything along those lines, the people there are very receptive and customer-oriented.
The service that I've received from the Safety Pays people is incredible. They have an 800 hotline if I have any questions. It helps me by having my facilities be able to contact them directly. They come up with fresh ideas on how to use the bonus cards. It's been wonderful.